Gil e Eyal Katz sono i cofondatori di Giant Step, una piccola azienda specializzata nella creazione di campagne pubblicitarie online, lo sviluppo di social network e di videogiochi interattivi promozionali. Alla View Conference hanno parlato dei segreti per aumentare l'audience su internet e misurarne il successo.
Well, one of the main advantages of a web advertising campaign is that you can get feedback from the audience. It's much easier to measure the results, so you can tell how many people viewed each thing, and also it can become viral. If you make something very interesting and very funny, you can have millions of people maybe send it to each other maybe sometimes in one day, which does not happen so much in a regular advertisement. Right? Gil, do you have any more?
Actually, one other point is that if you, with web advertising, you can actually get to know your audience very well. You can actually ask people to register, come up with something innovative, something exciting, creative to get them to want to sign up. And then once they sign up and participate in all kinds of activities, then you actually get to start building a relationship with each member of the audience separately, so you can actually start marketing directly. And next time you don't have to spend so much on advertising because you actually know the people and you can email to them directly or talk to them through Facebook and other means.
Well, according to our experience, there is no one solution for everything. We collect many techniques and tricks and things that we'll find from our collection of different programs for marketing, and we make a custom strategy for every project, depending on the project itself. Every product and service is unique, so the idea is to find a unique, interesting way to market it and not only follow the same thing. The biggest weakness we can find sometimes many brand websites is when there is no call to action. Call to action is when you ask the audience to do something. If somebody goes to the website and then they don't know what to do, they just leave. So doesn't matter what else you have in a website, nobody will see it. So the important thing is when somebody goes to a website, they should know right away, within maybe 1 second, what is it and what they're supposed to do.
Maybe one more thing about that is a lot of times there might be a call for action, but beyond that there wouldn't be anything interesting to do. You could view some video or something or read some information, but you don't get to actually participate much. You don't get to create your own content or play some game or do something that's actually fun. And we found that the more fun the site is, the more the audience participates, the more interactive it is, the better the results.
We could say one thing we did was like a masterpiece would be we did a website for a toy called Gogo's Crazy Bones, and that is a toy that is sold all over the world and where many kids play with and love. And we made an international website for it where millions of kids signed up and made all kinds of comics and custom avatars and played games. And I would say that's one of the sites we did that was really successful because we managed to engage the kids on the website. So when they see an advertisement on TV or they buy the toy and later they go to the website and on average they spend on average 10 minutes, which is a lot of time for a kid to keep interested in something. So that I would say a really good example. Do you have anything to add?
The goal of the project was to basically this company is from Spain, and their goal was to they were going to market in the US and Canada, and which is a big deal for them because it's a very tough market, and they wanted basically the idea was to launch the consumer website at the same time as the launch of the North American market, and the goal was really like to they know that they can only afford so much advertising, and the goal was basically to get the most out of the the goal is to get the most out of the advertising money. So every time it's advertised, people go to the website, they actually come back. And so it was a real challenge to find out how would you get people to go to this destination where it's so exciting that people would actually like what they see and register and come back and tell friends. And that was a real challenge. And we tried everything we could, and it looked like we tweaked things over time, and eventually it looked like it worked. 70% of the people on the site are repeat visitors, and the millions of people came back to the site and signed up, and it seemed to be working, and it had a huge effect on sales at the end of the day.